Hello, hello, my lovely collective. Welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope that y'all are doing well. I'm slowly but surely recovering. It's been a rough couple of days, but we have Thanatos and Anima Mundi, the Vow and the Gem, the Unseen, and the Thread. Collective. I feel like, Thanatos is death, but it's just kind of that idea of like holding on to death. Like, I agree to hold on to this death. And I feel like agreeing to hold on to something until something comes to light. The unseen is the idea of like dreams, aberrations, otherworldly experiences. But I just kind of feel like holding on to this idea of an end, but like paying attention to all of the things along the way enough to make it make sense in a way that I feel like brings life to what once had known death. Honors value, understands value. I feel like it's something that's been in your life for a long time, honestly. Because it just feels like this renewed sense of commitment. That again feels like revitalizing to you. And I love that. Okay. The Queen of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Okay, well, this just feels like an illumination, an understanding of like a pattern, because the Seven of Pentacles is just like one thing after another thing after another thing, to the point where you're like, I just really need to like walk away from this, because it's like, it's gotten to the point where it's like, it's a little bit out of control now. Like this has gotten a little out of hand. And I think understanding that, and I don't know if you're speaking this, somebody's speaking this to you, like, again, you can be on either side of the story. These are general reads. Take what resonates, how it resonates. You can be dealing with somebody in this energy. I'm going to read it one way. You do with it what you will. But again, I feel like there's this like stepping forward with a sense of understanding and a sense of just like cutting through the shit, like cutting through all the, I don't know, indiscrepancies, the, like the confusion along the way, the sticky energy. It's just like it sticks to you and it holds you in place. And then you're like, well, I'm here, so I might as well stick around. But it's like, the more you realize, the more you understand, the more you start to like gain clarity, the more you realize that you were just sticking around in a bunch of sticky, and didn't it serve its purpose just the way that it needed to do so in order to cause the damage that it did. You know what I mean? And I just kind of feel like knowing that, knowing what you promised yourself in the beginning, knowing your own value, I think just like moving forward with confidence. Six of Cups, Five of Cups. Hierophant again. Well, I don't know. I feel like there is a truth that's being spoken, a truth that's being revealed, something that's being said that just, I don't know, it takes all that sticky and it removes it. And I think it leaves you with a sense of awareness that supersedes the sticky. And when you look back, you can see every time the sticky got dropped and how it got you stuck. And why it is that you really and truly do need to walk away from that, because no bueno, causes confusion, and I feel like there's a sense of like, there's a sentimental element to this, of looking back over things and feeling fondness. But I feel like that fondness is overpowered, because I kind of get this sense of you kept me from going to someplace really dope. I don't know. Yellowstone Park. And you sent me to Shitsville Corner Park, you know, and you were like, look at how good I am to you and look at what I do for you. And it's like, you brought me to a shitty park. I want to go to Yellowstone. You know what I mean? Like, how is this, like, how is that you doing me a favor? And yes, I was happy in those moments, but you know, like, and I don't want to not have gratitude for those things, but like, also, like, why is that? Like, why would I feel any kind of emotional attachment to that? You know, I don't know. But I feel like, you know, maybe that's that truth that's being revealed, is that like, well, now that I know where I was and where it was that you were telling me that I was, like, you tried to play that like it was Yellowstone, and then I found out that wasn't Yellowstone. What? But now that I know, now that I have a concept of value, and I know what value it was that I promised to myself in the first place, I'm going to go ahead and go in that direction, because that's the direction that is not going to sell me a shit park like it's the fucking Yellowstone. Okay. Yeah, the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, the 4 of Cups. I mean, again, just like this sense of being exhausted, feeling like there's a lot of lack, there's a lot of not, there's a lot of battles, there's a whole lot of nothing that anybody really wants. And yet, I think being present for this like whole lot of nothing that nobody really wants, until you realize that it's a whole lot of nothing that nobody really wants. And this is not the Yellowstone. This is a shitty fucking park. And I think either you are like, I don't know. I'm not sure how this all goes down. This is just like the energy that's happening here. But I feel like this value that you actually have, that like this intention that you've actually set for yourself to experience something that has a lot more value and a lot more quality to it, is like, it's happening. But the Knave of Wands and the Knave of Cups, it feels like maybe, I don't know. I mean, because the knaves are like, they're not in action yet, you know, like they're just like contemplating the action. So maybe it's just that you're contemplating an action of value, and recognizing the difference between what it was that you were sold and what it is that you're being given. And I think sometimes when we sit with that reality, like it hurts a little bit, but like we're so grateful when we figure that out. And maybe like whatever this thing is a small beginning, or like it feels timid somehow. But it feels timid in a manner that like the timidity is almost just in like, I see how valuable you are, and that intimidates me, you know. But like, oh, the 10 of Cups, because I don't want to say value should be intimidating, but if somebody respects you and somebody sees value in you and you shit on them, like, that's not cool. And I think that you've experienced people who you're like, wow, I really like you and I have a lot of respect for you, and I want to like, and then they just shit on you, and you just kind of feel like, that's not cool. You know, but then you encounter somebody who is intimidated by your value. That's such a healing alternative to the energy that you've existed in previously. I want to cry. Like, that's just like, it melts my heart. I love it. I'm here for it. I hope so very much that this resonates with y'all. If it does, please give me a like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for spending some time with me, even when I'm yuck. I will see y'all again soon. Bye.